back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. This is a challenge in The Sims 4 where we take one family and bring them from the 1300s all the way to present day. This challenge was created by Morbid Gamer and I'll put a link down below. We've just started Generation 2. Now, it has been a while since I've been on. I do apologize. I have had a lot going on in my personal life. Biggest thing is a baby, so I've been a little bit busy, but I'm back and I'm very excited to be filming another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. One of the things that did happen because I have been off for so long is there'd been so many updates that I actually had to delete all of my CC and mods and start fresh, which for those of you who play with medieval mods will know that that's no small thing to do because you need a lot of them to create the realism of the game. I'm probably missing some, but we will figure that out as we play. One of the biggest things that did break was the lot that I had moved Hugo and Alviva into. So we're into Generation 2. Hugo is our heir and he married Alviva in the last episode. And the lot that I moved him into had broken and it meant that I couldn't load it. So I basically had to move them out, bulldoze the lot and build them a whole new house. So when we jump in, if you're wondering why the house looks different, that's why the house looks different. Okay, so if we jump into my game, we're continuing with our heir, Hugo. You can see him down on the bottom left. He has just married Alviva, so they will begin our Generation 2 and hopefully fall pregnant soon and start having some babies so that Generation 3, if we recall, the babies die a lot. So Hugo was one of 7 children and there's only 3 of them left. So we need to have lots of children to try and make sure that we have enough to cover all of the deaths that happen. Hugo is a young adult in 2 days. I did say last episode that I was unsure if I was going to do a death roll for Hugo because I was worried that he would die, and I realized I was just being a bit soft. It's part of the challenge. So we will be doing a death roll for Hugo. He has a 25% chance of dying. If he does die, then the heir will revert to his younger brother, Alan. So Alan's back in our other household where Hugo has just come from. If Alan dies, then the order of succession is Alan. So it goes Hugo, then Alan, then Mabel. Technically, it would be Mabel's husband who is the heir, so we would lose our Lancaster family name. If everyone in our main household dies, then we have our side households. So our cousins, so Walter, Lancaster, then Gilbert, and then Catherine, who is now Wainwright because she married Julian. That is the order that we have. So we have lots of backups if Hugo dies. So I decided, you know what the hell? We have enough backups. Let's just do it. Let's just embrace the carnage. Let's jump in to our main household. It is midnight. So we've just ticked over into 1322 day 2. Hugo will have his birthday tomorrow. Let's get them to woohoo before they go to bed. They're newlyweds, they should woohoo, and we need an heir. All right, they're both gonna go to sleep, and we need to reset up the farm. They need chickens, we've only got 255 simoleons, we don't have a lot of money, but they need chickens, they need a goat. I think we still have our goat. It's over here. I did manage to salvage the goat, but we need to send them out hunting, we need to send them out foraging, they need to reset up the farm. They don't have any of the supplies that we started. We can't make anything, we can make gruel. Let's make a family size of gruel for breakfast. All right, Alviva's up early. She's gonna make the breakfast. All right, Hugo can get up and come and have some breakfast with your wife.
Cannot.
Now, the sun is coming up. They're washing the dishes. We are gonna send her out to scatter some feed for the chickens. Hugo can go hunting. So the forest, go hunting. He needs to bring back some meat for us to be able to make some dinner. We've scattered the feeds for the chickens. Let's send her out foraging. Actually, where's the goat first? I have lost the goat. Oh, it's in the house. It's right next to us. Talk to the goat. Let's milk the goat. All right, we got 2 bottles of milk from the goat. Let's go out foraging. Is any of this in season? Okay, so we've just got the spinach that's in season. So she can come and plant that when she gets back. Hugo is back.
Oh, Santa Claus!
Well, he did well. He got a squirrel, he got duck, and he got a chicken. Okay, he's gonna come out and plant the spinach. He dislikes gardening. Oh, well, that's not helpful. But I suppose that really makes sense for the storyline as to why he didn't inherit the farm. Because as the heir, Hugo should have inherited the farm, but he didn't want to. He wanted to go off and be a blacksmith. So that makes perfect sense. He's too uncomfortable to water the garden. He got mauled by a bear. Hugo was lucky to make it out with only a few scratches. Hugo will be sore for a few days. Okay. That sucks for you, Hugo. He can't do anything. He's too uncomfortable to do anything. Can you go wash? Like, I know he probably wouldn't be washing in the wash tub, but he can't do anything else.
Ooh.
He's dizzy. Move laundry to the clothesline. All right, Alviva is back. Go out and talk to Amelia.
Oh.
Amelia, if you remember, is the blacksmith, the wife of the blacksmith who Hugo
Noya.
went to
Bempi Shalbo.
live with to do his apprenticeship.
Wisoob.
Boob.
Garnoosh.
All right, while they're doing that, we're going to move the meat into Alviva's inventory because she'll be doing the cooking. Let's go talk to our old employer. Go support Arthur's facial hair. All right, so this is the welcome wagon. Alviva's just having a bath. We'll ignore the fact that they're dressed the same. Thanks for coming. Invite the neighbors in. I feel like winter is coming.
Damn, Zay.
Take a piece of fruitcake, even though it's going to be horrible. It's the medieval period. All of the food is horrible.
Balco?
He's still uncomfortable.
Balconara.
For 3 days, he's going to be uncomfortable. It is cold. Maybe we should light the fire. We cannot. Hugo is afraid of fire. Oh, that's right. His sister Isabella died in a fire. We'll have to get Alviva to light the fire.
Pandoli.
Okay, and then let's get Alviva to come out here and water the spinach. Tell some jokes. Talk about how handy you are. Ooh, Arthur has handiness too. Excellent. We can go collect some eggs. Excellent. Oh, hello. Invite Andrea in. She's come to visit us. Andrea was almost going to marry Hugo, but Alviva ended up being the one we married him to. My goodness, everyone's coming over to visit. Invite Catherine in. There's so many people over right now. Catherine is Hugo's cousin. So being a cousin and being a girl, she's last on the list, but she's still there. All right, everyone's hanging out. We're having like
Mola B Day. Chef let your gamblood.
a good hangout day. Let's get Alviva to make some butter. Who's this? Oh, Peter. So this is Andrea's younger brother. He's just really a side character. Like, the side households have other kids, and I kind of just let them go because they're going to create people for our Sims to eventually marry. All right, we're talking to Andrea while we make our butter. Oh my goodness, she just ran off to go to bed again. She's terrified. Whatever happened in the woods is terrifying her. But she needs to get over it. This is your life now. All right, and we're just hanging out, chatting to people. We might send everyone home. It is Hugo's birthday tomorrow, so we can invite them all over again for a bit of a party. Woohoo. Stop it, we need to make an heir. All right, now they can go to sleep. And wake up in the morning to get on with their lives. All right, we are up nice and early. Go use the chamber pot, go take a bath, go and have some fruitcake for breakfast. We may as well eat it. Not wasting food here. We don't have a lot of simoleons. He screams as he walks past the fireplace. Let's go and harvest all the spinach. Did she just throw up? Did she just throw up? She did. Is it? Oh, throw up is an option. Is she pregnant? Oh, we might be pregnant. We might have our next heir on the way. How exciting. All right, we're gonna send him out foraging. And she's gonna come out here and collect the eggs. And we have to clean the goat. He's also hungry. All right, that's lots of chores for you to do. We got 2 eggs, so we have quite a bit of eggs. All right, we got 2 bottles of milk. We're gonna feed our goat. She's very uncomfortable because of the fruitcake and sore from chores. Oh my goodness, you fed some animals and now we're flirty. Make up your mind. All right, we're making some sea salt. She's gonna have some more fruitcake. You hate the fruitcake. What did we get? Foraging. We got some acorns, some parsley that is not in season, and some blackberries that are not in season. Let's give them to her. I really want to make some flour, so I'm gonna send her out foraging. He's gonna have his birthday today, and then we're gonna do his death roll. And then it's 13:23 tomorrow. Is he going to get the washing of the line? That's a good boy. Good job. Love your work. Hugo's too uncomfortable to read the book. Stop it. He can't do anything. You know what? If you're already uncomfortable, I'm just gonna send you out foraging. I need some seeds so we can make some flour. So have fun out there. All right, Aviva is back. She got a bird egg. Is that it? You went all that way for some bird eggs? What's Hugo carrying on about? He got hit by a skunk. All right, so we got some sage. We can probably plant the sage. All right, did we just plant the one? Can you plant everything? And then water. And then I'm gonna send her out on 1 more foraging. He's still very uncomfortable. We need to get rid of this because he can't do anything else until we get rid of the very uncomfortable trait, which is really frustrating. Do you want to come talk to Andrea, who's come to visit us? Invite her in.
Lungy.
All right, we're chatting away, waiting for our wife to come home. We need to actually plan our birthday party. Invite some people over for our birthday. Even though we can't make a cake because we didn't get any flour, but that's okay. Invite some guests. Let's start with family. So Mabel, Thomas, Gilbert. Let's invite Andrea and Catherine and Alan. Christopher can come. Arthur and Amelia can come. Peter can come. Richard, Simon, William, Kathleen, Julian. Let's have it at our house. Everyone's coming.
Valbin
hey,
Zitoria.
Uncle William. Uncle William is here. Ask about being
Kafaya.
old.
Oh, Pimpini.
Schmip.
Thanks for coming.
Lampima.
Funny
Hola.
jokes. Tell a joke about aliens.
Dag. One involved?
Oh,
More
We did not like being asked about being old.
Beppa.
Mabel's here. Jokes. Tell a joke about mimes.
from
Alan
Karamusti.
is here. I like Alan. He's so adorable. Look at his hair. Thank Alan for coming. Did you tell Mabel a joke? It didn't tick off. Dad's here. Hey, Dad. Or maybe tell Dad a joke. Why is no one telling a joke? Oh, there we go.
Soup to Arbory.
Let's give Dad a residence key. I feel like Dad needs a residence key.
Arimo.
And also Mabel
Oh.
and Alan, because they're our immediate family. I don't think we can give him a residence key because he's a child. But anyway, all right, everyone's chatting away, which is great. Christopher is here. Let's get to know Christopher because I'm pretty sure Christopher is going to marry our sister. Ask about his day. Thank him for coming. Oh my goodness! Alviva's just realized she's pregnant. You better go tell everybody. Come and announce the pregnancy.
Full fleet.
We only got bronze because we couldn't have a cake. Say goodbye to everyone. It's a shame she couldn't announce the pregnancy. Ask them his due date. Oh, Catherine's pregnant too. Yay! Oh, that's exciting.
Yibs. What's
They're so excited because they are pregnant together. Share a secret, be like,
Minnesota
I'm pregnant
Soberano?
too. I haven't told anyone yet.
Harvini. Boucharp Kumiao. Plus Klatoy.
Like, really? Oh my goodness, you're pregnant? Right, she's gone to the chamber pot to vomit, but we're very tired. And Hugo's already taken himself off to sleep. We need to do Hugo's birthday death roll. He took himself off to bed before we could do that. So let's do that now. Okay, so you can see here the death rolls for a young adult. So he's becoming a young adult. If we roll a 2, a 6, an 11, a 13, or a 14, he dies. And we're going to roll. We got a 14. No. Stop Stop it. I can't even. Stop it. I knew I shouldn't have done the death rolls. No. No. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. Hugo dies. No. Lucky we got Alviva pregnant because that means that this baby is the heir unless the baby dies. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to kill him. We have to kill off Hugo. This sucks. Sorry, Hugo, but you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have to die. Go use the chamber pot one last time. Okay, so I've decided that Hugo dying actually fits in with the storyline because he went out hunting and he got mauled by a bear and he's come back with all of these injuries. He's been uncomfortable for 3 days and now he has an infection because they had horrible medical care back then and they didn't have antibiotics. So now he has an infection and he's going to die of a fever. So let's go MC Command Center, Sim Commands, maintain Sim, kill Sim, and what have we got here? Okay, let's go death by overheating because he has a fever, he's burning up, it's all too much. Death by overheating. We're gonna kill Hugo Lancaster with death by... Yes! Okay, Hugo is dying of a fever.
Oh, Saba.
Look, he's like, I'm so sick. I feel terrible. What is happening? And he's dead. Our heir is dead. I can't believe it. Grim is here. She could plead for his life. Plead for Hugo. Plead for Hugo. Be like, I'm pregnant with his child. He's too young to die. No. Save him. Spare him. Hugo Lancaster is truly gone after our leaders art and appeal for death. Death is. All right, we're going to put Hugo in our inventory because we're going to have to take him to the graveyard. I cannot believe our heir is dead. Well, technically the heir is the baby that's now in her belly. That's an interesting turn of events that I did not see coming. Oh my goodness, and it's Winterfest tomorrow. Can life get any more depressing? It is 1323. We are in a new year and our heir is dead. Interesting. Okay, so poor Alviva is a widow. She's not even an adult yet. She's still a teen. She still has 5 days left of being a teen before she's an adult, and the poor girl is a widow, has happened. So I just played a little bit off camera because it really threw me when Hugo died, and I didn't care for Hugo to be dead. I was like, what am I gonna do now? So I played the rest of the day with Alviva off camera so that I could try and figure out what I was gonna do with her. And I have decided to move her in with Hugo's family because I was like, if Generation 2 is dead, does that mean that I'm now in Generation 3, but it's only been a couple of episodes? We're too soon to be in Generation 3 and Generation 3 is not even born. We don't even know if Generation 3 is going to survive the childbirth. So I thought if we keep it in Generation 2 and move her in with Hugo's sister and brother, then that keeps it in Generation 2. So I moved cousin Gilbert out and I moved him in with our other cousin Walter and our uncle William, and I moved Alviva in to back to the farm with our dad Thomas and our sister Mabel and our brother Alan. And if you're wondering why the farm looks different, once again, my game file was broken. I had to redo the lots. So just like the other house, so I had to put in a different house. I couldn't find the house that I got from the gallery last time, so I got a different house from the gallery. But we are now back in our other household and we can continue the story because it did play a little bit off camera. It is now the next day, so it's about 5 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. So let's jump into our game. Okay, so here we are at the farm. Let's cook some pottage for breakfast. Let's go family size. That'll feed everybody. Everyone else is asleep. Mabel dislikes cooking. Oh, I don't want to say yes, but I feel like we should. I mean, that's the Sims personality. I don't want to argue with the Sims personality. Come and fill the dog bowl. Because apparently they adopted a dog while I left them alone. And then everyone needs to come and grab a serving. Alviva's gone back to bed to cry. Well, you're allowed to, honey. You're allowed to cry. Your husband died. She's just walked in to vomit. Oh my goodness, and poor Alan is here in the toilet. Oh my goodness, he's embarrassed. Everyone's walking into the bathroom. Poor Alan got kicked out of his bath. I suppose Dad pulled rank. And poor Alviva did have to vomit. Look at that baby belly. Where are we with this pregnancy? We are in the second trimester. We really need to get this washing off the line so that Mabel can hang the next lot of washing on the line. Unload and move laundry to the clothesline. Oh, the dog is so dirty. Maybe we will bath Bear. Poor Alviva is super depressed. She just keeps taking herself off to bed. It's fine. Now, one of the things we do need to do today, all right, it is Andrea's birthday, so we're going to go manage worlds and we are going to go find Andrea. Now, so Andrea is in the Wainwright household. Okay, Andrea is the sister of Julian, who married our cousin Catherine. So we're gonna go and do her death roll. All right, so I did have visions that Andrea would marry one of our cousins. So if she dies, that would be really sad. But we're gonna do her death roll now. She's becoming a young adult. So just like before, if we roll a 2, a 6, 11, a 13, or a 14, then she dies. We got a 3. So Andrea gets to live to see another day. All right, let's go MC Command Center. Sim Command, set age. We're going to make Andrea young adult. Woo! Okay, so we have randomized generous and squeamish. That's fine. She's good. She's generous. Let's do this one. Neighborhood confidant. The sim wants to provide all manner of advice to be a positive influence in the lives of their neighbors. All right, and then let's modify her in Cass because now that I've downloaded some more CC, I actually have an outfit for her to wear. Okay, so Andrea is now a young adult. How far along is Catherine?
You sure?
She says give birth anytime now. We'd like to feel the baby. So we're going to stick around and just work on this household for a bit so we can get this baby to be born. I want this baby to be born while I'm in the household so that I can name it. Oh, look at her waddle around. Let's send Julian out hunting. You and Peter can go out hunting. Catherine can't really go anywhere because she's pregnant, so we're going to leave her at home and we're going to send Andrea out foraging. And then Catherine can stay at home. We will need to get Andrea moved out because there are not enough beds in this household. And we need her to start a side household with one of our cousins. Because there's a very good chance that our heir is going to die in childbirth. All right, we're just doing some household chores. We'll let her have a little bit of a nap because she could give birth at any moment. Oh my goodness, Andrea hasn't been acting like her normal self lately. She's been scared and a bit paranoid, okay. Andrea's discovered that she's paranoid. Catherine is awake and she better go to the toilet. When is this baby coming? All right, we're coming in to have breakfast. Oh, this baby's taking forever. Catherine is sad, never enough. It may have filled the belly, but it always leaves Sims wanting more. That's the gruel. It's just not satisfying. Oh my goodness, we're in labor. When did she go into labor? Have the baby. Catherine is having the baby.
Maybe.
What did we get? We got a baby girl, a medieval girl names. What haven't we had? Let's have Agatha. Okay, Agatha Wainwright. Ooh, we got twins and another girl. Let's have Amabel is apparently a name on this list. Amabel? Oh, you're kidding. No. Why do we have triplets? Why? Oh my god, I'm so glad I don't play in this household. This is a boy. Let's go with Alexander. All A names. Alexander. There is definitely not enough room for all of our babies now. We have to do a death roll for Catherine to see if she survives childbirth. Back to our death rolls. If we roll a 1, it means she died in childbirth. We got a 12. So Catherine survives. Now we have to roll for each of the babies. So if we roll a 5, a 10, a 15, or a 20, the babies die. So the first one we're going to do is roll for Agatha. We got a 6. So Agatha gets to live. Then Amabel was next. Let's roll for Amabel. A 14. Oh, Amabel gets to live. Now Alexander is the next one. Oh, a 20. Alexander. Poor Alexander. You are gone. Sorry, mate. I'm pretty sure I have to age you up in order to kill you. It doesn't really matter because Alexander did not survive childbirth. All right, poor Alexander did not make it. So let's put Alexander in our inventory and we'll take him to the graveyard. And we're gonna go and add him here. Okay, let's take the grave. And we've put a little teddy bear there. And then we're going to grave Alexander Wainwright, son of Julian and Catherine Wainwright, 1323 to 1323. That's so sad. No. Alright, we are back in our main household. So we're going to check on our Viva's baby. I mean, she looks pretty well about to pop. We also need to have a funeral service for Hugo, our heir. Now, I did not re-download the funeral mod, so we're just going to go to the church and we're just going to put him in the grave and have a little family small funeral gathering. It is 9:40 at night, so maybe we'll just send them all to bed. Okay, we obviously could not finish off this episode without knowing if our heir survives. It's 5 o'clock. We should start getting everyone up. Oh my goodness, we're in labor. Yay! All right, we are having the baby. Oh, we got a girl. Oh, how cute. Okay, let's go back to our baby girl name. Ava, since we're on the A train. Ava Lancaster. Oh my God, twins. What is happening? We got triplets in the first one. Almost fell off my chair. Twins in this one. Let's go Alaric. Ava and Alaric. We're doing all A names tonight. If you would like a baby named a particular name that is medieval, put it in the chat and I will name the next baby that. Oh my God, only twins. We didn't get triplets this time. Now we need to do all of our death rolls again. Oh, I don't know if I can go through this again. Now, we're going to roll for Alviva first. If we roll a 1, it means she died in childbirth. A 17. Okay, Alviva lives. Now we need to roll for our babies. So let's roll for Ava first. A 10. Oh, Ava. Oh no. Stop it. And now we're going to roll for Alaric. A 14. Oh my God. Alaric survives. Oh, that would have devastated me if they both died. Okay. All right. We need to kill the sim. Poor Ava. Let's put her in our inventory. The death rate in this household is so high. Okay, we're going to have a little funeral service for our beloved Sims. So for Hugo and for Ava, maybe we'll just have a family funeral service. So let's all travel to the graveyard and we are going to add the graves here. Okay, so this is Hugo's. Hugo Lancaster, son of Thomas and Alice Lancaster, 1304 to 1323. The poor kid was only 19 years old. And then poor Ava Lancaster, daughter of Hugo and Alviva Lancaster, 1323 to 1323. Okay, let's all come over here and mourn Hugo first. Let's all go say a few words about Hugo. And then we're gonna mourn Ava. Poor Alviva. She really has been through the ringer. She's lost her husband, and now she lost one of her babies. Let's all go sit together in the church. We're having our funeral service for Hugo and Ava. Come over here and light a candle. This is Mum. Family kiss.
Sanguinario?
Ask her for
Shiva
advice. Be like,
Oliver.
Mum, what do I do? My husband and my baby are both dead. And I'm so sad.
Balafoy.
Mum's like, ha ha ha, suck it up. Do you know how many of my children have died? What do you mean you're gonna go yell at the teddy bear?
Ciao. The Cara.
Grief.
Vimba imba.
Grief makes us
Beckenab.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. That is
Wissa dib.
Alexander's bear. What is this? Mabel's empathy fell out of the range to earn the compassionate trait. I should hope so. She just beat up the teddy bear of a poor, defenseless kid who has died.
Vyaba.
Share a secret. Be like, I secretly beat up teddy bears in
Zarzulia
graveyards.
Yerblit.
Spone Posh.
Whine about her unfair life. I think her life is pretty unfair at the moment. Should she remarry? Should she marry Gilbert? Maybe Alviva should marry Gilbert. Come and ask for advice. Tell him an urban legend. Discuss some interests. Oh my god, Alviva has a major crush on Gilbert.
Sean Frambeer. Huh?
Beckenab.
Oh,
Lots of... Ugh.
I think that this is happening. I think we're gonna remarry Alviva. Because he's a teen, she's a teen. They're still both quite young. Maybe she shouldn't be making friends with someone she has a crush on top of her dead husband's grave. Maybe we'll continue this at a later stage. Maybe we'll all travel and we'll all go home. Thank you for watching. That is it for this evening. That was such an emotional roller coaster. I mean, we had Hugo, our heir, he died. And then we had our cousin Catherine have triplets and she lost one of them. And then Alviva had our heir. She had twins. We lost Ava, but we kept Alaric, who is our heir. So we will finish this episode this evening. Next episode, we will start at the beginning of 1324, and we will immediately have to do death rolls for all of those babies to see if they make it through infancy. So that is it for this evening, and I will see you next time. Bye!